Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving right into something incredibly fascinating and highly actionable, the actual mechanics of human connection. We're decoding charisma. And our mission here is simple but profound, to completely dismantle this widely accepted myth that social magnetism is just, some genetic lottery you either win or lose at birth.
So, are you born with charisma? I mean, it's a question we've all asked ourselves when watching someone effortlessly work a room, right? But to hook you right away, I want you to think back to your childhood for a second. School was actually this perfect social incubator. The reality is, those incredibly charismatic people you grew up with definitely weren't born with some magical gift. They were often just the rule breakers, the loud kids, the ones who just didn't overthink before opening their mouths. They were totally willing to take a few punishments just to speak their minds. Basically, they just got way more practice reps in. Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to cover 1. The myth of innate charisma. 2. The core rule of charisma. 3. Social wizardry in action. 4. Giving genuine compliments. 5. The art of banter. And 6. Speaking with your actions. This structured breakdown is going to reveal the actual wizard tactics charismatic people use to enchant others.
Section 1. The myth of innate charisma. Practice makes magnetic. See, you and really everyone else are actually meant to develop charisma through real, tangible social experience. I mean, think about the first 15 to 20 years of your life. You are placed in a literal incubator. Every single day, you're stuck in a building with hundreds of high-energy, talkative kids your exact same age, from your exact same town. It's literally the absolute best possible testing ground society could create for you to practice. Experimenting, playing, joking around, and really building up those crucial social muscles.
Moving on to Section 2, the core rule of charisma, a shift in perspective. So, the crucial point is that we often approach our daily conversations with this purely transactional mindset. We're secretly thinking, what can I get out of this person? How do I get them to like me? But to unlock natural magnetism, you need one simple foundational shift in perspective. How can I make this person feel good? It really is that simple. Behind every single charismatic interaction is a positive intention to elevate the other person. Because here's the thing, people will rarely remember exactly what you say or do, but they will absolutely always remember how you made them feel.
Section 3. Social wizardry in action. The anatomy of an interaction. Okay, let's look at this in real life. Imagine a charismatic person comes up and asks you for a moderate favor, say, helping them carry a heavy, expensive pressure washer to their car. You gladly do it, right? But behind that casual request were 6 hidden layers of positive intention. First, they say your name, makes you feel important. Second, they smile to show immediate appreciation. Third, they don't ask just anyone, they ask you specifically. Fourth, they say, help me carry, which emphasizes that they genuinely need your help. Fifth, they note the item is expensive, implying they inherently trust you with valuable things. And sixth, they target your specific ego. Maybe they ask because they know you value feeling strong and capable. Every single layer here is reverse engineered to make you feel good. It's practically social wizardry.
Section 4. Giving genuine compliments. Don't fake it.
Now, we really have to address the dangers of inauthentic flattery here, because spamming compliments and kissing up to people, it's obviously fake. People see right through it, and saying things you clearly don't mean will actively tank your charisma. It completely destroys their trust in you. But genuine compliments, they're incredibly simple if you just follow this formula. First, just look and listen long enough to naturally notice something you actually like about someone. Honestly, it happens all the time. Second, stop bottling up those positive thoughts out of fear. Just stop it. And third, take the compliment you're already thinking in your head and just say it out loud. Seriously, the only difference between an awkward person and a charismatic one in this scenario is simply having the courage to verbalize the nice observations they're already making.
Section 5. The Art of Banter. Escaping NPC dialogue. Making friends as an adult feels so much harder when we box ourselves into these overly polite, rigid boundaries. Enter banter, a playful and friendly exchange of teasing remarks. When you banter with someone, it shows them you're willing to be your authentic self. It breaks down those stuffy corporate walls and proves to the other person that they can relax, drop the formalities, and actually trust you as a real friend. Because without banter, you end up stuck in these painful interactions like, so, how's work going? Yeah, I usually just get an Americano with some creamer in it. Wow, guess we're coffee buddies now. We have all been there. It's that boring, overly polite coffee machine NPC small talk. Everyone is just exchanging safe words, completely terrified of saying anything that could possibly be interpreted as an insult. But this exact dynamic keeps adult interactions incredibly distant, and it completely prevents authentic connection. So, how do you actually break the ice if you don't know someone perfectly yet? Well, you can lean on safe, highly effective entry points to build rapport. You might joke about their favorite sports team, for instance, or playfully tease them about how incredibly slow they drive. You could make a joke that actually highlights their strengths, or, say something so obviously untrue that everyone in the room knows you're just playing around. These are the tools you use to step out of that hyper-polite zone and into a real, memorable dynamic. And this brilliantly illustrates a crucial boundary to respect here. True banter is amusing to both people. It builds trust and it's a playful exchange. That is completely different from being mean, singling someone out, delivering harsh insults, or putting them down just to make yourself look smart. If a sick burn pops into your head and you say it just to be clever, but it's harsh and no one laughs, yeah, no way. That is just your real-time social credit draining away. Keep it playful, not punishing. Section 6. Speaking with your actions, going above and beyond. To truly stand out as a highly charismatic individual, you have to elevate mere words into concrete, memorable actions. Ask people about their interests and truly actively listen to them, like without checking your phone. Mention their hidden talents or past accomplishments in a group setting so they get a chance to shine. Ask them for a favor to make them feel uniquely capable. Do something genuinely kind. Get them a small gift or invite them out to something fun. When you take these actions, the other person thinks, "Wow, really? You would do that for me?" Consistently eliciting that exact feeling, that is the absolute pinnacle of charisma. Which brings us to the end of our explainer and leaves us with one final vital question to think about. Who can you make feel good today? Charisma isn't magic, guys. It's simply a choice to focus on others. So I challenge you to take these structured lessons, step out of your safe NPC dialogue, and apply this core rule today. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really hope you go out and make someone feel absolutely great today.